as well. So the offensive line needs to shore up, and they need to get the passing game going because Curtis Rourke was well below his normal self there in the first half of this football game.
Derek McCormick will kick off for Indiana. The only other time they trailed in the second half this season was against Ohio State in their only loss of the year in Columbus. Jaden Harrison may run a reverse. Jordan Faison. Jordan Faison down the sidelines. Tackled from behind as he crossed midfield, or that might have gone all the way. Notre Dame has been great on special teams all season long, with the exception of the field goal problems due to injury.
And this is a really good job by Notre Dame, but there's only really one defender that had to be shook, and that was Jameer Johnson, number 8, who just missed him, completely missed him. He was really the only guy that saw the reverse from the beginning. Faison gets to the outside, a great move. And there's nothing but green grass out in front. It gives Notre Dame great field position to start the second half.
44 yards on the return for Faison. They start at the 47 of Indiana. Riley Leonard 11 out of 17 for 87 yards, a touchdown and interception in the first half. And a flag down, delay a game before they snap the ball.
Offense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Here's Molly McGrath.
Well, head coach Marcus Freeman stressed aggression in the locker room. He said especially on special teams to steal some momentum, so he has to be happy with how they came out of the half. He said he also wants to be aggressive, find different ways to run the ball. Told quarterback Riley Leonard continue to play with confidence, especially in the passing game, and take some shots. And he stressed, we don't just want to hold on to this lead. I want to attack and not let up, guys.
Leonard dumps it off. Jeremiah Love, his first touch since more than half the second quarter remained. Here's Katie George.
Yeah, Sean, Kurt Cignetti said they started to put some heat on Riley Leonard at the end of the second quarter. He said we've got to continue to put pressure on him, but he said the problem has been all of the missed tackles. They've got to clean that up if they want to be able to fight their way back into this game here in the second half, Sean.
All right, Katie, thank you. Kurt Cignetti engineered the largest turnaround in the country this year. 8 wins improvement. Jeremiah Love ahead for just a couple. They won 3 games last year. He was at James Madison. So when they reached out to him, he was interested in the job, but he was very happy at James Madison. Had a really good team coming back. By the way, ASU also 8 wins improvement this year. He said, I was home one night talking to my wife, Minette, and then she said, well, let's take a look at the schedule for Indiana. He started looking at the schedule and said, I think there could be 10 wins in that schedule. Got a little more interested, decided to take the job. So one of the things that got his attention, the Big Ten's television contract that brings a lot of money to these schools. Riley Leonard, diving catch, and it's incomplete. Bo Collins couldn't grab it.
The throw just off the mark here from Riley Leonard, a little bit low and out in front. It was a great effort by Bo Collins, who fully stretched but couldn't quite secure it.
Be a greater effort if he caught it.
Sometimes effort is, we need a great effort as well, right? A for effort, I suppose. C- for execution.
First 3 and out of the night for Notre Dame. James Rendell, the punter. Short, fair catch signaled by Miles Price. And Indiana will start at its own 12-yard. 14th season as a head coach. Didn't get his first head coaching job until he was 49 years old. 27 years as an assistant. Curtis Rourke in trouble and sacked for the first time tonight. Their first play of the second.
A massive loss up front.
The sack brings the ball back to the 4-yard line. Indiana, second highest scoring team in the country in the regular season, behind only Miami, held to 3 points in the first half. And the first play of this half did not go well crowd making it difficult. Justice Ellison came closer to hear the play call. There is a flag down. And given that they didn't stop it, you would think this might be against the Irish. Jalen Sneed and Joshua Burnham involved in that play. Burnham put pressure on. He might have been the guy who was offside.
He was pointing at the left tackle Carter Smith, but didn't look like Smith moved.
Offside. Defense. Number 40. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
And you can see right here on the end of the line of scrimmage, he'll move across the line of scrimmage, but watch Carter. It doesn't look like he moved at all.
No.
And sure enough, Burnham's into the neutral zone when the ball is snapped. So an easy call, but I'm not sure what Burnham was thinking right there.
Well, a lot of injuries up front early in the year. They lost Jordan Botello, played in 50 career games. Boubacar Traore. Traore would have been another key component up front. Here's Miles Price with nowhere to go into the bag of tricks, and it didn't work. Burnham, who was called for the penalty, was the key player on defense to stop that for a 2-yard play. It is impressive given all the injuries, how well they've played. And it's one of the reasons why Al Golden is one of the finalists for the Frank Broyles Award as the top assistant coach in the country.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of filling some voids of guys that can make a huge impact. And the pass rush is what suffered some. And here on a 3rd and long, you would expect Howard Cross right over the center to give an opportunity to get home against Rourke.
There's Al Golden. Brian Haynes, the defensive coordinator for IU, is also one of the 5 finalists. It's Golden's defense again. Bryce Young, the incredibly talented true freshman, the son of the former Notre Dame great and NFL Hall of Famer Bryant Young.
And just an electric edge rush against the right tackle Trey Weddick. Look at the right arm, long arm, and it's 6'7". It's going to be hard for Weddick to get his hands on the explosive true freshman. Just great use of the long arm that leads to the sack.
We were in practice yesterday. There were a couple of times I asked you, who's number 30? As he's not a starter, but he was a factor even in practice. Here's a good punt by Evans, who struggled in the first half. Max Hurleman got stopped in his tracks at the 42-yard line. 49-yard punt, 10-yard return, but excellent field position for Notre Dame.
Talked earlier to Molly McGrath and how she emphasized Marcus Freeman's message and that he wants to be aggressive. And so far, defensively, very aggressive start to this second half, and it can be compounded now with an aggressive start on this play. Heavy play action, throw it downfield, and see if he can take a shot with sudden change with great field position.
Marcus a little hot on that sideline. Engaged with the officials. Jarian Price, the running back. He gets the call on 1st down. Marcus Freeman's just 38 years old. This is his 3rd season. And as we said, he agreed to a contract extension, still working the officials. They reportedly added 4 years to his deal, which had 2 years remaining. So he's under contract through 2030. And he's impressive. Yes. You talk to his coordinators who've been around a long time, and Al Golden, Mike Denbrock, and they talk about how he has just total command of this program and impressive in every aspect of leading it. Nice hands catch. Jordan face on. And it looks like he has a 1st down.
Sean, you're 100% right with Marcus Freeman, though. I mean, he has a great ability to relate to the players, to get the players to buy in. And my goodness, man, in an era where you're seeing less and less teams that are lunch pail, blue collar, hard hitting football teams, Notre Dame has not lost a step whatsoever. They are extremely physical on both sides of the ball, and that's a testament to their head coach and the culture he's created.
He has 11 wins against ranked opponents in 3 years. That's the most by any Notre Dame coach in his first 3 years. Here's Price busting through tackles, 9-yard gain. He broke Frank Leahy's record back from the 1940s with those 11 ranked wins, and here's another ranked opponent tonight. Frank Leahy, 10 wins against ranked opponents back in the early 40s. One of the all-time great coaches at Notre Dame or anywhere.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it? In such a short period of time, and all the great coaches that have come through here in South Bend. And Marcus Freeman stands alone at the top in a pretty short tenure.
High snap, blitz, they got there, and the ball is caught by Eli Raridan, a backup tight end, good for 4 yards and a first down. Just the 9th catch of the year.